Hi everyone, welcome to Imaging Study. Today we're going to see a case of fibroid uterus. A 45-year-old diabetic female patient came for a routine abdominal ultrasound scan. Let's see what we have got on ultrasound. Here you can see the transverse section of the pelvic region. You can see the uterus, and here you can see a round heterogeneously hypoechoic area at the fundal region. The lesion is causing indentation over the perimetrium. So this structure is a fibroid. Here we have changed the preset with different contrast. Now you can see this lesion quite well. Whenever we get fibroid in a uterus, we face some confusion with the adenomyosis. Always remember that a fibroid will have a pseudocapsule, which is echogenic and non-continuous. Here you can see this echogenic line at the posterior part, which is the pseudocapsule, which indicates that this lesion is a fibroid. Now, this contrast setting may not be helpful for diagnosing all other findings, but I made this preset to check the fibroids in confusing cases. Here's another view. Now you can see this pseudocapsule and this fibroid indenting the perimetrium. So it is partly subserous and partly intramural. Now to do a FIGO classification, you need to understand how much subserous or how much intramural it is. If it is more than 50% subserous, then you will go for the type 6 fibroid. If you want to say it as less than 50% subserous, then you will go for the type 5 fibroid. Here I am looking this lesion from a different view to make a confirmation. In my opinion, this lesion is more than 50% subserous. So I want to go for the type 6 fibroid. Look at the size. If the lesion is less than 50% subserous, then this size lesion will displace the endometrium as the lesion is more than the thickness of the myometrium. Tell me in the comment below if you want to say it as a type 5 fibroid. Here's the picture. You can see the measurement. The uterus is still not bulky. You can see a glimpse of the endometrial strip, and here is the lesion at the fundal region. And if you look here, you can see most of the part of the lesion is subserous, not the intramural. Here's another view, but from this angle, it looks like more than 50% intramural. The fibroid is around 3.5 centimeter size. Here is another view of the fibroid. You can see the pseudocapsule, which is echogenic and discontinuous. Here we have put color Doppler, and you can see only peripheral vascularity, which is very common in benign tumors. We have also got some other findings in this patient. Here you can see the mild fatty liver. The echogenicity of the hepatic parenchyma is slightly increased. And if you look at the gallbladder, you can see cometal artifacts from the wall due to focal thickening, which is known as adenomyosis. Here's another view. You can see the adenomyosis causing cometal artifacts from the wall. On the left side, you can see mild hepatic fatty change or mild hepatic steatosis. And you can see this area is slightly darker, which is the fat sparing area commonly seen in the segment 4. Here's another image, and you can see the gallbladder wall casting cometal artifacts near the fundal region due to adenomyosis. So in summary, a well-defined oval hypoechoic area is seen at the right anterolateral myometrium of the fundus, causing indentation over the perimetrium. In our opinion, it is subserosal with less than 50% intramural component. So according to FIGO classification, we want to say it as a type 6 uterine fibroid. Now the take-home message, fibroid should have an echogenic thin pseudocapsule which helps differentiate between adenomyosis and fibroid, though they may present simultaneously. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and try to follow us on other social platforms. See you on the next one. Have a nice day.